They won't give me my order.
Let me explain.
No, come on. Let's get to the bottom of this. If you are setting up these crimes, you need to be held accountable. This is illegal. Okay, they will not give me my order. She keeps walking off. And this is a repeated pattern that I experienced multiple different times today.
They have a right to refuse service, okay? I'm here because you called.
No, you're here enlisting people to commit crimes, and I'm trying to prove to the FBI that you are the main culprit.
Number, and I put on their
and if no one puts you guys under control, you endanger myself. There's nothing on here for a self-shelter. They're behind us. They have the right to. No, that's not. This conspiracy to violate rights is a felony. They don't have the right to refuse me service. That's what Martin Luther King marched for. What they're trying to do is enforce this. I'm calling 911. Yes, I am at this restaurant, and multiple different times a day, restaurants defraud me out of funds. Crumble Cookie did it, and law enforcement's behind it. So when Crumble Cookie did it, they arrested me to cover for law enforcement, to cover for crimes they were having businesses commit. But it endangers my safety when restaurants are told to ruin my food. So what's going on is that law enforcement is abusing power and authority and having people do this, therefore covering for it, violating my rights, and that's a felony. So I'm at a place that won't prepare my food right on purpose, and then they're demanding that I take this ruined food, and the food is cooked properly, and they won't give it to me. She's demanding that I take ruined food. I pointed towards the meat that was cooked properly, and she refuses to make it. It endangers my safety. And as long as no one is arresting law enforcement for going around enforcing felonies on people, conspiracy to violate rights is illegal. And I'm trying to prove that that's what's happening. It puts my safety at risk. It said, and the lady, right, because it's a threat to my safety. If they demand that I take food that they ruined that I'm paying for and deny refunds and to properly cook my food. And it happens all day long. Enforced by crooked police. And I don't know who they let come in to prepare my order. This lady came from nowhere, and the other people that were preparing my order properly won't make it. This lady's hijacking the experience to serve ruined food.
All right, someone should be out there shortly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So there's no way I can get the meat that I pointed at right here? So now they're ignoring me. It's oppression. So this lady already has her bag. Those are the minions that intimidate people and stand over them and enforce crimes. Kiana. That's it right here, the ruin. And that's not the meat that I pointed towards.
Okay, the only thing that I can do is refund your money because I already did it twice. I called my boss and then...
So you can't give me the meat that's cooked properly?
It's already cooked.
Right, I pointed towards this meat that's cooked properly right here. And you're scamming to keep me from the properly cooked meat. And I'm trying to prove it to the FBI. That meat right there, and I don't know who you are.
I will tell you like when my boss told me to tell you. I will do it this time. If you don't like it, that's it.
I just wanted the meat right there. I didn't want you to make ruined meat. I don't want... yeah, you messed it up the third time. Yeah, you did. This is a repeated pattern. And then you can give me look at the food now. Look at the... I'm gonna just go ahead and give me a refund, and I'll wait on the police, and then we can get down to the bottom of who's setting people up like you. It's a safety concern. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is a crime. Just give me my refund. This is a crime, and I'm trying to help you get your charges. Yeah, this is a crime, and I'm trying to help you guys get your charges. Talk trash all you want, but let the feds come in and give you the lesson that you need. This is a crime. And I think people need to be held accountable for letting people come in off the streets and prepare my food. Puts my safety at risk. Now she's trying to play games with the refund.
No, it's a large ribeye, rice and vegetables.
And then oppressing. They ruined my order on purpose.
Was that one?
Stalk me, curse me out.
I don't know what to do with it.
Commit a crime to me and then blame me repeatedly over and over. That's their alibi, blaming me for their abuse.
No, I gotta look for the order and make it a refund.
just like Crumble Cookie. And then law enforcement arrested me to cover for crimes they had civilians commit and terrorized me in jail. I didn't know if I was going to make it out alive. People don't know right and wrong when I'm present. So she's smiling. I said, I don't know if I was going to make it out alive. They are told that people are told to be narcissistic and act like psychopaths. Like it's funny that someone did not know if they were going to make it out of jail alive. Laughing at it. That's what serial killers do. When their victims was crying, please, please don't do this, and then they laugh. So the con artist is scamming. She don't know how to do it. Like I had the repeated pattern. When the government's mad, they lash out through businesses and civilians. Let them take the fall for their abuse, and they do. And then their main thing is to keep me from food, which endangers my safety. Everyone has to eat, and if they won't let me purchase food without ruining it, that defrauds me out of funds. To demand that I take something ruined or get a refund. This isn't free. She will not give me the meat I pointed at, period. And then the vegetables, they will are another. You can tell they're raw. Looks completely different than how they did earlier. But you got to prove that it's a scam, and that's what I'm trying to do.
No, you cannot. Okay? No, you can't. Okay? You have chicken. You have-
Let me go get my phone. The minions overpower these, hijack these businesses, and enforce crimes on civilians. I'm trying to prove it.
$16.99.
You need to see how what's happening in real time. I don't know if they know or care if this happens at however many restaurants I go to a day. They'll do the same thing that many times. So it shows a pattern that it's not isolated. Happens every time. So the abuser likes to waste my time, and he has multiple different accomplices to do that, creating lines, scamming that they don't know what they're doing, going to the back, doing things that are ridiculous. It's 12:41 now. I'm gonna pause it because she's still taking forever. So they don't want me to have a second meal. This is how the government thinks because they want to go do this. It's a game. If I have that second meal, then they can't ruin my day. They're using this as leverage that I don't have food. So I can't use public restrooms or purchase food. So that it enforces that I continue to play this game I don't want to play with them. It reduced their possibilities for harm because I had food. But they ruin the food. So now I got to go on a scavenger hunt to get more ruined food. And that's where I'm forced to continue to play this game. Spin your wheels. Spin your wheels. Like you buy a salad. Go to a grocery store. Buy a salad and someone steals it. It's psychotic. Still struggling. I don't need the second chili, Chris. I didn't touch it.
No, I know. I just that for me to give you a refund, I had to put exactly what it says right here, the quality of the money. You know what I mean?
All I know is it's taking a long time. Okay. Go ahead. It's a repeated pattern. I'm trying to prove it to the FBI that this is on purpose. And this is illegal. So before I got the YouTube channel, I would have to cry myself to sleep because I couldn't purchase food all day long. I said, I have got to do something to show what people are doing to me. I could not eat going to a restaurant on the bus during COVID. Terrified. The people just were heartless. Had no heart, black hearts. 12:46. But she was working at this before I started documenting the time. And it's the repeated. Well, businesses can't continue to defraud me out of funds. That's illegal. Charge me for ruined food every single day. I don't know why that wouldn't be a crime. So the men stand over people, use intimidation, try to coerce them into committing crimes, and being heartless and sadistic like this. Like to get them out, coming in, hijacking damn businesses to commit a crime with you with intimidation. So they switched out registers for whatever reason that had a purpose. She was already on that register, came to this register, and went back over to another register. The hamster wheel.
What was your name?